It's just got the police were set up, right? Remember, they were set up to protect, but it was to protect what they would call the wealthy, the elite, from us, from the lower class, like the working class, the peasants. That's what the police were set up for, so they didn't have to use an army, a standing army, you know. So that's the only reason that they were there. So they're still doing the same job that they were doing when they first created, to protect the rich and powerful from the masses and the mob, is what they used to call them in Rome, you know. So that's all they're there for. So they're not there to help you. And when they're proud to protect it, yeah, but it ain't you they're talking about. But remember, doesn't matter where you are or basically what country you're in, you know, you all have the right to silence. So I remember, let's go back, we're talking about lockdown, and one of the winters that there was, well, I can't remember which one, but it was everything was snowed up here anyway in Newcastle. It snowed everywhere, you know, little great snow. And we've got the moors just outside, not far from St. James's Park and Newcastle United. Big hills, you know, great for the kids when it snows like that. And there's hundreds of people there. And, you know, on sledges, on skis, just even on bin liners, sliding down, you know. And so the police went, "Oh, you're not allowed to be here. You know, we're in lockdown. You know, you're all going to die. You know what I mean? Got to stop breathing that fresh air. You don't know what it's got in it." And obviously I got sent a few clips with it. And it was like the police were complaining, saying, "No one will interact with us. They won't talk to us." Well, if you're not going to interact with them, you're not going to talk to them, then they've got no power over you. So you literally don't interact with them, you know? I remember studying quite a lot with this guy, American guy, like, and he said, you've got to keep following them rules. When they're saying, well, he said it, like, you know, stay 6 feet away. We said 2 meters or whatever. It says all of them officials and all them police, he says, I always make sure I stay at least 6 feet away from all of them. I don't want to have to have anything to do. I never speak to any of them, never interact with them, don't look at them, just like nothing whatsoever. So I would just like literally never look at them, don't speak to them, you know, don't even say hello. And if they say anything to you, like nothing that they say to you is innocent. Absolutely nothing. Even them saying hello, how are you doing? You don't answer. You don't answer questions. And you don't tell them, I don't answer questions. You just say nothing. Right? Just think of the song, Silence is Golden. Follow that rule. And if anywhere in the UK, just think of Rice versus Connolly, 1966. They arrested the guy there because he wouldn't give his name and address, and then they kicked it out because, well, he's got the right to remain silent. He didn't need to give you his name and address. Same thing applies. Unless they catch you murdering somebody or burgling a house, right? You've got nothing to worry about, so you don't give anybody your name and address or details. And they only want it so that they can get you to join that. Once you've got the name, the address, because they want your name, because it's the surname that they want in full capitals. Well, that's your Settler KV trust, right? They want your address because that's going to give you your seat in the law. And then they want your date of birth, which you haven't got because, you know, it's you were born, not birthed. Then once you've got that there, that's tying it all together. So you've got the circle, and that's you tied in with their joiner, and they are going to drain your Settler KV account. You just got to stay away from them and not speak to them.